up in the sky. Look, it's captivating. It's energizing. It's Eliances Heroes. Eliances is the destination for entrepreneurs, investors, CEOs, inventors, leaders, celebrities, and startups, where our heroes in business align. Now, here's your host flying in, David Kogan, founder of Eliances.
Why am I always bouncing off the wall? Because we have the opportunity to share heroes out there with our listeners, and I'm always so honored to share those. So thank you again for all the feedback we continue to have, because you're listening to me, David Kogan, host of the Eliances Heroes Show. It is the only place where entrepreneurs align, and our lineup is always incredible. Let me tell you who's coming on later. The editor of the National Geographic, so make sure you stay tuned, and the CEO of Techie's Software Development. And by the way, thank you for the feedback we continue to have from having Taylor Morrison Homes CEO on. So again, make sure you check out Eliances, Eliances.com. All right, well, windows are the view to our world, certainly outside the doorstep. And we have with us, you ready? The CEO of Window World, Tammy Whitworth, and she could be reached at windowworld.com. Now, Tammy, you have more than 200 locally owned offices nationwide. How in the world do you manage all of that?
Well, actually, David, my responsibility is, as chairman and CEO of Window World, is really to focus on the overall strategies and the long-term goals and visions for Window World. We have a very capable team of individuals and a president who's been with the company for over 10 years, who really oversees the day-to-day activities here at the corporate office. I really strive to be an inclusive leader. I like to ask my team for opinions and advice, and feel like that really transmits down from the corporate office to the frontline employees. Everyone knows they can ask me questions or make suggestions, and that mentality spreads throughout the entire system. Our store owners are really smart, strong business people, and I value their opinions.
Now, how has Windows changed over time? I mean, I know now we've got, double pane, triple pane, I don't know, all of these things. I just look at the window, I'm like, okay, does this window, stay insulated and stuff? But how have you seen things change in that industry?
Well, Window World is about to have its 25th anniversary, and I've been involved since the very beginning. So this industry has changed so much, not only in products, like you said, we now have insulated and triple paned, and it's all about energy efficiency, and then the technology that's also moved into the home improvement world is just unbelievable.
Now, share with us, too, you're, as a female in the male-dominated construction and home improvement industry, what are some of the secrets, though, that you could share about being the CEO of Window World and really about the success that's taken place with it, because you've been very successful?
Well, thank you. I consider being a female leader in this definitely male-dominated home improvement industry an opportunity rather than a challenge. I joke that I became the CEO overnight when my husband Todd passed away in 2010, but really, as I just said, I've been involved in Window World since the inception, so I felt very strongly that stepping into the leadership role was something that I not only wanted to do, but that I had to do. These people have become my family, and I wanted to carry on Todd's vision. So while I needed to be there, respect was never given. I still had to work hard and earn it.
Now, who purchases from these locally owned offices? Is it the homeowners? Is it the builders? Is it both?
We are locally owned franchises, and we are retail. We sell directly to homeowners, where we sell and install all our exterior products.
And I've always wondered, too, is when's the right time to replace windows? I mean, is there an age of a home, the age of a window? I mean, when do you know to start replacing it? Because I've heard that, having good solid windows will keep your electric bill lower.
Well, it really depends on the house. It depends on the what type of windows you have in there. And then as far as, the goals that you're looking for, whether it's energy efficiency or just making your house look pretty.
Got it. That's great. Well, we've got high energy here because you're listening to me, David Kogan, host of the Eliances Hero Show. Make sure you go to Eliances.com. That's Eliances.com. It is the only place where entrepreneurs align. And we have with us the CEO of Window World. Now, they're America's largest exterior remodeler, and you can reach Tammy Whitworth at windowworld.com. Now, I think it's important, too, for our listeners to know is that it's Window World Cares Foundation that has raised a lot of money for St. Jude's Research Hospital. Talk to us about that and why you decided to choose St. Jude's.
First child was born premature, and we spent a lot of time in a neonatal intensive care unit. So when we wanted to start a charitable arm, we named it Window World Cares, and because we were a national company, we were looking at national charitable partners, and we went to visit St. Jude, and they we just fell in love, couldn't wait to get home and hug our kids. So it was just one of our perfect fits for the kids of St. Jude. Since 2008, we have raised almost $10 million for the kids of St. Jude. And we also partner with an organization called Veterans Airlift Command, which is a nonprofit that facilitates free air transportation to our wounded vets and their families. And Window World Air has flown over 100 missions and given more than $1 million in flights and in-kind donations to them since 2008 also.
Oh, that's absolutely phenomenal. And what you do for the community, I mean, that is fantastic. All right, I got a real serious question for you, Tammy, though, and this comes in from our listeners. How do we keep our windows clean?
Well, we have our windows are tilt in, so you can clean the inside and then tilt them in from the outside and do it all from the luxury of inside your home and not have to go outside and get on a ladder.
Excellent. I love it. I wish I had those type of windows. It looks like I'm going to have to go to my local store and get them. Now, we've got a little time left here, a couple minutes, and you've been a single mother and you're a CEO of a large company. How do you strike a balance, though, to be able to do both? And what do you hope your children will learn from you as they come out into the world and, make a career for themselves?
Well, I became a widow at 42 and was diagnosed with breast cancer at 47. My children were 11, 8, and 5 when they lost their dad. So obviously, family is very important to me. While I definitely want to ensure that I'm always there for my kids, I absolutely want to set an example for them and to be a very strong role model. My kids are my greatest success in life so far, and I'm just so proud of the people that they're becoming. But I want to teach them that happiness and success is not measured by financial well-being. So, I struggle to find that work-life balance. When I'm with the kids, I think about work. When I'm at work, I think about the kids. But I learned early on to surround myself with smart, loyal, and dedicated people, and I have done that. I have a really great team at Window World that helped me manage the company.
Excellent. Well, Tammy, smart, loyal, dedicated people. You definitely have the secrets and success to that. You give your clients a view to the world as you provide clear vision while honoring your own home, the Window World Company, and the community. That's a hero. Tammy Whitworth, CEO of Window World. You can reach her at windowworld.com. And when we return, the editor of the National Geographic. This is David Kogan with Eliances.